America loves to think it's the most innovative country on earth, the leader everyone else copies. But here's an uncomfortable truth that American exceptionalism refuses to acknowledge. There are things Malaysia does better than the United States, and when America tried to copy them, they failed spectacularly. This isn't anti-American propaganda. These are documented cases where Malaysia's systems, policies, and approaches work effectively. America attempted similar implementations, and the American versions either failed completely or worked far worse than the Malaysian originals. From infrastructure to healthcare to multicultural integration, Malaysia quietly succeeds where America loudly fails. In this video, we're counting down 10 things America tried to copy from Malaysia but couldn't get right. Some failures are amusing. Others are tragic. All of them reveal that maybe, just maybe, America doesn't have all the answers, and smaller nations like Malaysia have figured out solutions America still can't implement. Let's expose the failures America doesn't want to admit. Number 10. Efficient public transportation systems. Malaysia's KL-MRT and LRT systems are modern, clean, air-conditioned, reliable, and affordable. Built primarily in the 2010s, they transformed urban mobility. Monthly passes cost $20 to $25, and trains run every 3 to 5 minutes during rush hour. The system connects the entire city seamlessly. American cities looked at Asian public transit success, including Malaysia's, and attempted to modernize their systems. The results? Catastrophic failures. California's high-speed rail, inspired by Asian models including Malaysia's ETS, electric train service, broke ground in 2015 with a $33 billion budget. Today, costs have exploded to over $100 billion. Completion dates keep pushing back, and not a single mile is operational. Malaysia built hundreds of kilometers of modern rail in the same time frame for a fraction of the cost. New York's Second Avenue subway, partially inspired by Asian efficiency models, cost $4.5 billion for just 1.7 miles, making it the world's most expensive subway per mile. Meanwhile, Malaysia built entire MRT lines covering 50-plus kilometers for similar budgets. American public transit projects fail because of corruption, bureaucracy, and contractor bloat, explains urban planner Dr. Sarah Chun. Malaysia executes transit projects efficiently because government oversight is stricter and political will exists. America talks about transit. Malaysia builds it. Verdict: Malaysia succeeds. America fails. Number 9. Affordable healthcare with quality standards. Malaysia's dual healthcare system provides universal public healthcare for citizens while maintaining excellent private healthcare for those who want it. Private hospitals charge reasonable rates. Specialist visits cost $40 to $60. MRI scans cost $200 to $300. Surgeries cost 80% less than American equivalents, while maintaining international quality standards. America attempted its own healthcare reform with the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, supposedly inspired by hybrid systems like Malaysia's that balance public access with private options. The result? Americans still pay the highest healthcare costs globally, while outcomes lag behind dozens of countries, including Malaysia. The average American pays $477 monthly for health insurance, with $4,500 deductibles before coverage begins. Meanwhile, Malaysians access quality private healthcare for a fraction of that cost. American Affordable Care made insurance mandatory but didn't make it actually affordable. Malaysia proves you can have quality healthcare, universal access, and affordability simultaneously, notes healthcare economist Dr. James Park. America's system is designed to profit insurance companies and hospitals, not serve patients. That's why reform fails. It doesn't address the fundamental profit motive destroying accessibility. Verdict: Malaysia provides affordable quality healthcare. America's reform failed to deliver either affordability or universal access. Number 8. Managing religious and ethnic diversity. Malaysia is 63.5% Muslim, 18.7% Buddhist, 9.1% Christian, 6.1% Hindu, with ethnic divisions between Malays, 60%, Chinese, 23%, and Indians, 7%. Despite this diversity, Malaysia maintains social peace through constitutional protections, mutual respect, and cultural integration, including the open house, tradition where people celebrate each other's religious festivals. America, supposedly the great melting pot, attempted similar multicultural integration. The results? America in 2025 is bitterly divided along racial, religious, and cultural lines. Race relations are arguably worse than decades ago. Religious tensions flare constantly. Social cohesion is breaking down. Malaysia's diversity is deeper than America's, yet they maintain harmony America can't achieve, observes sociologist Dr. Priya Nair. Why? Because Malaysia's constitution explicitly protects minority rights while acknowledging majority faith. America's approach is either assimilation that erases identity or division that prevents integration. Malaysia found the balance America still can't figure out. Malaysian neighborhoods have mosques, Buddhist temples, Hindu temples, and Christian churches within blocks of each other, all operating peacefully. American neighborhoods are increasingly segregated by race, religion, and class, with tensions rising. Verdict: Malaysia achieves multicultural harmony. America's melting pot is melting down. Number 7. Fiscal discipline and subsidy reform. Malaysia has implemented painful but necessary subsidy reforms to ensure long-term fiscal sustainability. They've gradually removed blanket fuel subsidies, replacing them with targeted assistance for those who actually need help. This freed up billions for healthcare, education, and infrastructure while reducing fiscal deficits. America has attempted similar fiscal discipline repeatedly, always failing spectacularly. American politicians promise to cut wasteful spending and reform subsidies, but never deliver. Instead, America runs trillion-dollar deficits annually, subsidizes profitable corporations, and can't touch politically sensitive programs regardless of fiscal necessity. Malaysia's leaders made unpopular but necessary fiscal decisions, explains economist Dr. Ahmad Karim. American politicians lack the courage. Malaysia reduced fuel subsidies despite public anger because long-term stability mattered more than short-term popularity. America can't cut even obviously wasteful programs because special interests control politics. Malaysia's fiscal deficit dropped from 5% of GDP in 2023 to 4.3% in 2024, with targets to reach 3%. America's deficit? Exploding toward unsustainable levels with no political will to address it. Verdict: Malaysia implements painful but necessary reforms. America lacks the political courage to do the same. Number 6. Halal industry and Islamic finance infrastructure. Malaysia created the world's most sophisticated halal certification system and Islamic finance infrastructure, serving 1.8 billion Muslims globally. Malaysia is the largest sukuk Islamic bond issuer, leads in Islamic banking innovation, and dominates the $2+ trillion Islamic finance industry. America, seeing the economic opportunity, attempted to establish Islamic finance operations in cities like New York and Los Angeles to capture Muslim American and international markets. The attempts largely failed. American Islamic finance initiatives died because America lacked the regulatory framework, expertise, and cultural understanding Malaysia spent decades building, explains Islamic finance specialist Amina Hassan. You can't just copy Malaysia's model. You need the institutional knowledge, legal infrastructure, and market trust Malaysia has earned. Malaysia's halal certification is recognized globally. American attempts at halal certification lack international credibility. Malaysia's Islamic finance sector employs thousands in high-value jobs. American Islamic finance remains a tiny niche. Verdict: Malaysia owns the Islamic finance industry. American attempts to compete failed. Number 5. Smart city infrastructure and digital integration. Malaysia is aggressively implementing smart city infrastructure, digital payment systems, e-government services, integrated transportation apps. Over 90% of Malaysians use digital payments regularly. Government services are increasingly online, reducing bureaucracy. The My Digital initiative aims to make Malaysia a regional digital leader. America invented the internet and dominates tech giants, yet American infrastructure lags embarrassingly behind. Many government services still require in-person visits. Digital payment adoption is lower than Malaysia. Rural America lacks basic broadband. Smart city implementations are fragmented and inconsistent. Malaysia leapfrogged America in digital infrastructure adoption, notes tech analyst Robert Wong. While America debates, Malaysia implements. Now Malaysian cities have more integrated digital systems than most American cities despite America's supposed tech advantage. Ironically, American tech companies often test innovations in Asian markets, including Malaysia, before bringing them to America, if they work. Malaysia's digital infrastructure now surpasses many American cities. Verdict: Malaysia built integrated digital infrastructure. America's tech advantage didn't translate to better digital integration. Number 4. Educational investment aligned with economic needs. Malaysia spends 20% of its national budget on education and critically aligns education with economic needs. Technical schools partner with industries. Engineering programs work with manufacturing companies. Graduates enter the workforce with relevant skills industries actually want. America spends massively on education but produces graduates with debt and degrees that don't match job markets. Students study subjects with limited employment prospects, graduate with $50,000 to $100,000 in debt, and can't find jobs in their field. Malaysia's education system is practical. They educate for jobs that exist, explains education policy expert Dr. Jennifer Walsh. America's system is broken. Students spend years studying subjects that won't employ them, then blame the economy when they can't find work. Malaysia's approach is smarter. Malaysia's tertiary education enrollment grew from 23% in 2010 to 35.5% in 2023, with graduates finding relevant employment. America has higher enrollment, but worse employment outcomes relative to degree fields. Verdict: Malaysia's education investment produces employable graduates. American education produces debt and underemployment. Number 3. Balancing economic development with environmental protection. Malaysia has implemented sustainable palm oil certifications, protected rainforest reserves, and balanced economic development with environmental sustainability. They're not perfect, but they've created frameworks that allow resource extraction while maintaining environmental standards. America attempted similar balancing with clean coal, sustainable logging, and environmental regulations under various administrations. The results? Environmental regulations get gutted whenever they conflict with corporate profits. Forest fires rage annually. Water sources get contaminated. Economic development wins over the environment almost every time. Malaysia isn't an environmental paradise, but they've created actual enforceable standards for sustainable resource use. Environmental scientist Dr. Lisa Chen notes, America talks about sustainability but serves corporate interests. Malaysia balances economic needs with environmental reality better than America admits. Malaysian palm oil, despite Western criticism, operates under stricter sustainability standards than many American agricultural industries that receive far less scrutiny. Verdict: Malaysia balances development and environment imperfectly, but honestly. America's environmental protections collapse under corporate pressure. Number 2. Work-life balance culture. Malaysian work culture respects personal time, family, and life outside work. Standard 40-hour weeks. 15 to 20 annual vacation days that people actually use. Cultural respect for religious observance and family time. When work ends, work ends. America attempted work-life balance reforms, flexible schedules, remote work options, more vacation days. These initiatives largely failed because American corporate culture fundamentally opposes them. Americans work 50-plus hour weeks, take fewer vacation days than almost any developed nation, check emails on weekends, and burn out at record rates. Malaysia culturally values life outside work, observes workplace culture researcher Dr. Thomas Bradley. American cultural values work above everything. You can't reform work-life balance through policy when the culture worships overwork as a virtue. Malaysia gets this right culturally. America fails culturally. The proof? Malaysian happiness indexes, despite lower GDP per capita, often score higher than American ones because quality of life isn't just about income. It's about having time to enjoy life. Verdict: Malaysia maintains a healthy work-life balance culture. American reforms can't overcome overwork cultural worship. Number 1. Building affordable housing without creating homeless crises. Malaysia has maintained relatively affordable housing through government intervention, regulations preventing speculation, and public housing programs. While housing costs have risen, Malaysia hasn't experienced the catastrophic affordability crisis destroying American and Western cities. America, the wealthiest nation on Earth, has homeless populations reaching crisis levels in major cities. Housing costs have skyrocketed beyond affordability for middle-class families. American attempts at affordable housing programs, public housing, rent control, housing vouchers, have largely failed or created different problems. San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, Seattle, Portland. American cities have tent cities and homeless populations that would embarrass developing nations. Meanwhile, Malaysian cities, despite being poorer, have minimal homelessness and housing remains accessible to middle-income families. Malaysia proves affordable housing is possible without creating slums. Urban housing expert Dr. David Martinez explains. America has resources Malaysia can't match, yet Malaysia houses its people while America creates homeless crises. This reveals policy failure, not resource scarcity. The ultimate irony. America, lecturing the world about development and human rights, can't house its own population while poorer Malaysia largely can. Verdict. Malaysia maintains housing affordability. America's housing system creates homelessness despite massive wealth. The uncomfortable truth. These failures aren't about Malaysia being perfect or America being terrible. They're about acknowledging that America doesn't have a monopoly on good ideas and successful policies. Malaysia, a nation of 33 million with GDP far below America's, has figured out solutions in healthcare, transit, diversity management, housing, and work-life balance that America, with all its wealth and power, still can't implement. The question isn't whether America is great. It's whether American exceptionalism prevents America from learning from countries like Malaysia that do certain things better. We want to hear from you. Do you agree America failed to implement these Malaysian successes? Disagree completely? Are we being too harsh on America or too generous to Malaysia? Drop your honest thoughts. If this challenges your assumptions, smash that like button and subscribe. Watch next, 10 Things Malaysia Can Learn from America. Because criticism should flow both ways, and America does some things better too.